Okay, so there's this new thing. Everybody is doing a place command. People call me, and when I ask them, what do you want from your dog? They're like, well, we'd like a place command. And it's like, this is all new. Over the last few years, people will find all kinds of things that they place their dog on. A lot of people use the cots, like the Koolaroo cots or something on that order. I see a lot of trainers using that on YouTube. I do have a downstay place for my dogs, but that is a normal downstay. I need this because of the fact that I'm training. I don't need this at home. When I'm training and I have to go out and work in the building with somebody else's dogs, then it's nice for me to have a downstay. But in my non-negotiables, downstay is not one of the important commands. And that's what the place is. Everyone wants their dog to go on a place. First of all, if you want your dog to do a downstay, find a comfortable place for them to downstay. As you see, I'm using a twin bed here. So you'll want to find a comfortable place for your dog. When you're doing a downstay, look around your house, see where your dog likes to lay down. My collie would prefer to lay on the tile floor. My female Doberman loves to be cuddled up on a corner of a couch. So you just kind of get to know whether it's a dog bed or just on the rug next to you. That would be the place that you would do a downstay with if you wanted to do the place command. However, if you have a well-behaved dog that knows all of the non-negotiables, but the down and the sit and the downstay, those are extra. And this place command has gotten kind of crazy. I've heard of some trainers who put a dog in a place command if they don't like people, if they don't like other dogs. Yes, if you have an electronic collar on your dog, and every time they step off of that cot, you press that button, and then they have to get back on the cot. Sure, if they're on that cot, they're not going to go after somebody. What if we taught them to like other people, tolerate other dogs, make them feel safe, and to where they can be calmly social? That's way more important than a place command. When somebody walks into my house, my dogs are going to be there. They're not going to jump. I'm going to say, come on guys, I'm going to take them away from the person. I'm going to ask the person, don't address them and get them all excited. Don't look at the dog, don't talk to the dog, don't touch the dog. Just come on in to my big living area and we'll hang out together. If people come in calm, you don't have to have your dog in a place, okay? So I'm going to kind of show you why I don't do the place command. And first of all, my dogs are well behaved. Even the positive reinforcement people have gotten on this place bandwagon, but I've seen them using plastic, like hard plastic play school type equipment. It's like a little riser, or I don't know exactly how to explain it, but a platform that the dog has to get on and lay down. It doesn't even look comfortable for the dog. Personally, I don't think my dogs would like to lay on that. It's a hard plastic, very uncomfortable place for the dog to have to lay. So I don't know why everybody's doing this, but make your dog well behaved and a nice, calm, social greeter, and you don't have to be throwing them into a certain spot at any time. If they listen to the other commands, you don't need for them to downstay like my dogs do. But that's only out here in class. I don't need it at home and I don't use it. So not only do they use plastic platforms, but most of the trainers use these cots. And I have seen videos on YouTube where the trainer's walking through the park like this. And it's like, this is ridiculous, you know? This is a lot to have to be carrying around to do a place command. Okay, so I'm gonna show you with Kaiser how different beds can be comfortable or uncomfortable. So right there, that's the bed we use out here in the training like I showed you before. But if I tell her to go to this bed, she's not comfortable on this cot. So go to bed. Good. See, it's uncomfortable for her. Lie down. On the bed. Good. Lie down. And I use the words on the bed. But on the bed, She likes this one much better. You can see that. So for her, I would use this. I have a couple dogs that like this cot, but I'm not dragging that around the park. This rug I can fold up, carry under my arm very easily if I wanted them to have a comfortable place. If I'm going somewhere and I don't know where they're going to have to lay down, sure, I'd bring something comfortable. Never would I use a plastic platform. Rarely would I use that. I wouldn't take it along with me. Or here I'd say, go to bed. Good girl, lie down. Good. So that's kind of how I would use different beds depending on the dog. And then in the house, I let them choose their own place. Okay, I'm going to show you how silly the place command can look when you're first trying to do it. So somebody comes and knocks on your door. And you're like, hold on a minute, I have to get my dog in a place. And then you got to get your dog on the leash, and you say, hi, good, place. And you go to get your guest, and the dog gets off. Oh, hold on a minute. I got to get my dog in their place. Come on, buddy. And you get your dog back on the bed, and you say, just wait here, place. And of course, my dogs don't know the place. So, oh, no, get on your place. Get on your place. Good, hold on a minute. I have to get my dog on their place. And this is going to go back and forth so long, your guests are going to want to leave. It's freezing cold outside, and you can't open the door because you're trying to get your dog in a place. So, get on your place. Now, how long would you want your guests to have to wait? Now, so, if I had an e-collar on the dog, by all means, I could keep zapping him every time his feet touch the floor. He'd want to jump back on that bed because he'd want to shut the e-collar off. But I'm not going to do that. By the time my guest finally gets in, he's going to hate the person who's coming in. He's going to hate it. And so it's ridiculous to keep running back and forth. If you have a dog and somebody's at the door, you're going to walk up to the door with your dog. You're going to say, stay back. And this is what I do. Come on in. See, the door's open about 6 inches. Come on in. Please don't look at the dog. Don't talk to the dog. Don't touch the dog. Come on in. Please get the door behind you. And I walk off several feet. And then I'll say, stay back. And I'll feed my dog while the person comes in, and we can chit chat. Now my dog, first of all, my guests can come into the house. They're not stuck outside on the porch while I'm running back and forth trying to get this dog to lay down. And I know there might be trainers that say, well, that's not how we do it. Well, I'm telling you, I've seen the videos from other people. People have sent me videos where they've gone to another trainer and they were told to do the place command, and that's exactly what it looks like. Unless they tie the dog to a wall. That's another thing people will do. Tie the dog to the wall behind the bed. Now you've got bolts in your wall. You don't need that. You take your dog up, you talk to the people, you give your dog some treats right here, and they learn to like the people. And they learn to be calm when people come in. The person isn't exciting, the dog's calmly getting treats and getting lovin's, and that's going to make it a much more positive experience instead of keep running back and forth to the place command. I decided to bring Hudson out so he could do the rest of it. But anyhow, so I told him to stay back. I gave him treats. He likes that the person came in. He's calm. Now I want to sit and visit with my guests. So I'm going to go over to the couch, and I'm going to have the dog with me, not across the room in a place command. I'm going to ask him to lie down. Hudson, down. And now he can sit and visit while I'm visiting with my guests. And this teaches him to be calmly social instead of being tied to a wall or across the room. He'll learn to like people. And this has been very, very positive with a lot of my clients. They've really liked the difference when they've been to another trainer and have been told to put their dog in a place. So for home use, you probably don't need it. Teach your dog how to be well-behaved, calmly social, and you don't need to send them off to some place. And I think you'll have a much happier dog, calmer greetings, and a calmer dog when people